Well, manhunt is underway, they say, for multiple suspects after the General Hospital actor Johnny Wactor was shot and killed over the weekend in L.A. Now, police say he approached three men who were trying to steal the catalytic converter from his car. It was parked in downtown Los Angeles, and the metal from these converters is then sold for maybe $1,000 or more. So we want to talk about this a little bit more with the NewsNation law enforcement contributor Jennifer Coffindaffer, who joins us right now. So, I don't know a lot about this, but now all of a sudden we're all becoming experts in these catalytic converters. I can put up the list where they're the most stolen from the cars. There's the Ford F-150s at the top of the list, obviously a very popular car. But this is a big thing, right, that law enforcement has to deal with?
It's a really big thing, and that's because it's organized. First of all, this is a very easy part to steal, and the individuals involved in this are very well versed as to how to get these converters off, and they already have the fence, or in other words, the person they're going to sell it to, set up in this ring. And it is extremely lucrative. After 2000, there were all sorts of problems with supply line chain, and in these converters are very precious metals, including plutonium.
Now, they may very well be going down here in Lower Manhattan and taking them off cars in New York, but I was looking at the list of cities, and L.A., where this happened, is right at the top. So it's Los Angeles and/or Orange County, followed by Houston, the Oakland, San Francisco area, Chicago, then Baltimore, D.C. So it, I guess, depends where you are. This becomes kind of a thing or a trend in a city like L.A., where this actor was.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's where these rings are well established. And the biggest thing to remember, I think, is that the actual thieves that are going under your car and stealing them, they are desperate. Many of them have drug habits that they're feeding, other situations, and they are truly desperate. And that's why they will do anything to collect these converters so they can sell them, so they can have the money. And they're not going to let anything get in their way.
All right, so what do we do about it? As you say, they're going to sell them for money. We have the screen up about what happens to these converters after they're sold, and they're stolen from the vehicles. They're sold then to recyclers, we're told in many cases. Recycled catalytic converters are combined and sold to refiners, and the metal all comes from mines and the used catalytic converters. See the cycle that we're in right now. How do we break it?
Well, there's a couple of things that can be done. Midas, as an example, and I'm sure there's other retailers that do this as well, will actually put your VIN number toward the end of it, of the catalytic converter, so that if the thief goes and sees that ingrained on there, he might decide to go to another one. They're also painting them bright colors such as red or orange, so that it's very obvious in terms of that they were stolen. So that will also help curb the situation. But it's very important, I think, that individuals who see someone under their car obviously doing nefarious, stealing of something, do not intervene. Let them have that converter. It's not worth your life.
Yeah, of course. What a terrible thing that happened to this poor actor. He loses his life over this 3 o'clock in the morning in Los Angeles. To your point, you'd want to try to avoid that situation if at all possible.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.